Hey, it's Loopline. In this video I want to cover the new grab files option. So basically you can load a list in here or you can use just one URL. And we go to grab check and then grab files and we can actually download all sorts of files. So let's have a look as we go through here. I could paste a site in here if I wanted and just put like one domain in. I'm just going to hit this use harvested list button, which will just pull it from here. And then I can set my levels. So level 1 is going to be the page that you load, and level 2 would be any page that first page, page A for instance, which would be Scrapebox's home page here in this case. Any page that it links to would then also be downloaded, and then level 3 is any pages that those pages link to. And so I'm going to load it here and we'll run it and see what happens. But first let's look at the settings here. Basically this is the different types of files that I can get. Document files are obviously text files, data files, we can see CSVs and that sort of thing, audio files, everything here, video files, all those, image files, 3D image files rather, and then raster image files, and then vector image files, PNG or page layout files, spreadsheet files, database files, executable files, game files, CAD files, GIS files, plugin files, font files, the list goes on, system files, setting files, encoded files, compressed files, disk image files, developer files, backup files, and miscellaneous files. So I'm just going to pick a couple here, and we'll just do like text files for instance, and then maybe, I don't think there's any audio files. I don't want to download video files because I know there's a bunch of video files. We'll do audio anyways, and then just do like raster image files because we might have some of those. I don't know, let's just see what happens. Let's do that and see what happens and close it out here. We can add the date to the file name, so like today's date to the actual file names, and we're going to close this and I'm going to hit start and let it run. And while it's running here, and actually it seems like I have a proxy problem. That's a good thing to note here. When you launch it, it's going to use these proxies, so I'm just going to uncheck that and we will go again. And so we're downloading here. So I'm going to pause it while it downloads as it goes through the different levels. We can see the connections down here, and then total processed URLs and URLs left to scan for the current level. You can see it's going through, it basically went through the levels to get the URLs, and now it's going through each page and downloading all of those elements. So let me pause the video here. And so it hasn't totally finished here. This one has obviously a lot, but it's almost finished. I'm going to go ahead and stop it just for the sake of it. And we can see all of our stats and that sort of thing, and it saves everything in your Scrapebox folder. So you have your Scrapebox folder, and then or this is the Scrapebox folder rather, and then there's a folder called grabbed files. So we just go into grabbed files, and then it labels the folders, raster image files for instance, and that was based off of our setting here that we selected for our total right here. So this category, it names it based off of that. And then you can see all of these are different screenshots from Scrapebox, and that's the buy button and that sort of thing. And here's here's a logo and that sort of thing. So it downloaded all of those, and then it has named them all with the name that it got from the original file off of the actual website. So that is just a really quick thing that you can see, that you can grab files. So this could be really useful if you wanted to download all sorts of things, PDFs or text documents, database, Excel spreadsheets. I mean, the list of things that you could use this for is endless to download files and audio files. You know, you might want to keep in mind if you start downloading video files from a website and it has tons and tons of videos, that might take a minute and use up a bunch of space. But you can see how this could quickly and easily be very useful. And we can also collapse these so it make it a lot easier if I just want to go through here and get these at a better glance. And see, they don't even fit all within the screen. There's so many categories. It's ridiculous. It's crazy how many categories there are. And so basically then we can just go through here like this and tick off the ones that we want. Or select them all or select none, that sort of thing. So this is a very useful tool. Not really complicated, pretty basic, but this will allow you to grab files and use that for all sorts of things. And bear in mind, if you scrape up a list of like 500,000 URLs and toss it in here, you're going to get a lot of file space used if you go through here and select everything. But if that's what you want and you want to be able to use all that, then you can do it. And so that is how you can grab files using Scrapebox. Thanks for watching this Scrapebox video. For more Scrapebox videos, click the subscribe button on your screen or click the subscribe button down below.